What's up friends and welcome back to another video. I'm 7beats and in this video I'm going to create a dark trap beat for beginners. In this video I'm going to use the new Unison Beatmaker Blueprint. This is a huge sample pack which includes a lot of sounds which you can use to create your beat. So I highly recommend it and I'm going to use it in this tutorial. So get ready and I hope you enjoy the tutorial. So as I already mentioned, for this tutorial I'm going to use the new Unison Beatmaker Blueprint. So I'm going to open it up and first I'm going to start off with the melody loops. So this pack contains a lot of melody loops. So for this video, just at random, I'm going to use the sad and emotional melody loops. So I think for this tutorial, I'm gonna use this one and I'm just gonna use the sampler in this case and I'm gonna drag in the guitar. I'm gonna clone this one. And the second one, I'm gonna drag in the choir, clone it again, and then drag in the bass like this. So we have all the MIDI files. And as you can see, the BPM of this sample is set to 131. So we're gonna adjust it to 131. So we're gonna loop this part. So right now, first I'm gonna play the whole sample. Alright, now we're gonna make some adjustments to the MIDIs because they're in the same key. So let's just start off with this simple plug/chord. So we're gonna replace this one by using contact. And we're gonna just add some ambience in the background. So I've never used this one, the lo-fi glow in the past. So let's use this one. Let's use this one. So first I'm gonna link it to the mixer. So I'm going to link sample to 20 and this contact one to 21. And then first I'm going to remove some of the high frequencies using just a stock EQ. So I'm going to select type and we're going to remove the high frequencies. So we're going to use a low pass. Something like this. And then just add some reverb. So right now we're going to play them together. So I've just lengthened the notes and right now it sounds like this. So right now I want to add something on top of this one. So I'm gonna add a flute. And if you are able to use the Mellotron 5, there is a great flute preset into this one. And just the stock preset, this strawberry flute. So let's use this one. And right now we're gonna combine two samples from the Unison sample pack. In this case, I'm not gonna use the guitar sample itself, but I'm gonna use the MIDI one. So as you can see, this one is in D minor. And the previous one, Hills, is in B minor. So we have to adjust the key of this one. So let's just have a look. So first, the easiest thing what we have to do is adjust it to B. So right now we have to make an adjustment to these notes. So A, we could use this D, and we could use this G, I think. Way too boring, so make sure it comes on right here. So I'm linking the Mellotron to the mixer. And right now I'm gonna add some reverb. And in this case, I'm gonna use the Valhalla Vintage Verb. And just add a lot of reverb. And by using a sample pack like this, as you can see, it's really easy to combine just a sample and a MIDI and adjust the MIDI. So right now we have two layers and I think some really great layers. And right now just maybe replace the first, so the guitar melody. And in this case, just use a stock plugin. So I'm gonna use Flex. So I'm gonna use this pad ranges from Flex. I'm playing it on the main guitar melody, and I'm using the main guitar MIDI. So I'm gonna adjust those ones. So I'm making the notes shorter. I now want to add some more high frequency, so I'm gonna turn it up 1 octave. Combining it with all the layers. I'll maybe remove the high frequencies, or at least reduce them. So this is it until now when it comes to adding the layers. Alright, now I'm gonna add some drums. So first let's start off with a rim shot. And as you can see, there are a lot of samples in this pack. Let's start off with this one. And let's pick a snare. Also a lot of snares in this sample pack. Panther. Let's use this one. So right now we're gonna add the rim shot. And then I'm adding a closed hit. So let's start off with Betty. Then we're gonna add some 1/3 notes like this. Then select this one again. And then we're gonna create another roll. So 1/4. Or maybe at this one right here. Just copy it again. And maybe create something like this. And then make it pitch down. Duplicate this one. And I'm going to remove this row. And right now just let's use a clip. Let's use this one. And then just Ctrl C and Ctrl V the snare. So that's it, just filling up the empty space. And next up, we're gonna add a cymbal. So let's use, so I'm using Cranberry. Turn down the volume. Alright, now we're gonna add the 808. So in this case, I want to use specific 808. So I'm gonna use my Trap Producer Kit, then select 808, normalized. And let's use this one. I'm gonna create an envelope like this. And the sample is already in C, so the root note is C. So I'm boosting this one a little bit like this. Then copy this one to the next note in the chord progression. Maybe use some notes from this one. So we're gonna copy this exact pattern. Paste it into the 808. Something like this. So I thought maybe it sounded a little bit too empty, so I've added some more effects and just finalized some of the elements. So on the flute, I've added this retro color and this vintage verb. So it sounds like this. Then I played around with the melody from Flex, and I'm still using this arrangers one. I've added this reverb, this EQ, OT2 compressor, and a sidechain from Shaperbox. You can hear in the background. Just a detail. Then I've added another reverb to the guitar sample. And on the lo-fi keys from Contact, I've added another EQ. Used the Shaperbox to add some stereo panning, this retro color, and I've added this flanges. So all the melodies together sound like this. Combining it with the drums. that's it, and right now we're gonna build a simple arrangement. So at first I want to copy this one to pattern 2, because I prefer to have all the elements together in one channel rack. So this one, and now we're gonna left mouse button on pattern 2, and now we're gonna split by channel, like this. So as you can see right now, we split up all the different layers. So remove this one, and we're now at the flute, and all the layers. And I also forgot to mention, I've added this kick, this one, also from the Unison sample pack. And it's just following the 808. So right now we're gonna select this one, press Ctrl C, and then press Ctrl B. So it's pretty easy to just duplicate all the layers. I want to build an interesting arrangement. So first I'm gonna start off just with the guitar. This one is playing the whole arrangement. So to wrap up the tutorial, I'll just create a simple arrangement. So first, those 8 bars were just the guitar and the contact chords are playing. Then some of the drums are coming in and this range background effect. Then the 808 and the kick are coming in. And then later on, we're adding the flute to keep it interesting. So this is a simple 32 bar arrangement. So make sure to check out the samples from Unison. The link is in the description. And I hope you enjoy the final beat. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also make sure to check out the Unison Beatmaker Blueprint. The link is in the description. And I hope to see you in the next video.